cats and kittens. It is me, and I am feeling sassy today. I'm still sick, so I have a stuffed up nose, so I apologize if I sound funny. But I am wearing the surprisingly gorgeous Claire by Noriko in Almond Spice. Now, I think Almond Spice may be discontinued now. I'm not sure. I would have to look. I got this one on sale, and I presumed that's because the style is not discontinued, but I think the color is. But I will have a check on that. In any case, so just dropped off Cole at school, and I was late because I was busy talking wigs. Are you surprised? The mother who I talked to the other week when I was wearing my Sherry Shepherd stacked bob, and I inadvertently mentioned her boobs. I ran into her this morning, and she was saying, "Oh, I love your hair." And I said, "Oh yeah, I just got it." And she said, "Did you just blow dry it?" And I said, "No, I just got it in the mail." And I said, "Yeah, I wear a different wig every day." And she said, "Oh my gosh, I would never have known that was a wig. It looks gorgeous." So we sat and we talked about hair, and she was saying, "Oh, I need tips from you. Like I need some suggestions. I really need to get a good wig." And she's like, "I've been thinking about getting a wig for working out so that my own hair doesn't get messed up." And she was like, "But I just haven't known where to start." And I'm like, "I will hook you up. Don't even hesitate, my dear. I will hook you up." So then I was late taking Cole to school because I was talking wig talk. And then as I was coming out, I ran into another mom who saw me setting up my camera here. And she was like, "Don't get me." And I said, "Oh, no problem." And then somehow my hair came up. And I said, "Oh, yeah, it's a wig." And she's like, "No." She was like, "I just thought you got extensions or you colored it or something." She's like, "I know your hair is different all the time, but I always wonder how you do it." And I was like, "Well, I wear a wig." And so she was asking why. And I said, "Oh, yeah, my hair's thin in the front, and it has been off and on since my early 20s when I started to develop a bald spot over here. And then it grows back. But then I go through periods where my hair gets fried and kind of dies off, and it'll look healthy one day, and then the next day, when other things are flaring up, my hair just looks like crap, and it starts falling out and breaking." So, I've gone through these stages throughout the last almost 17 years. And I used to just do the best I could with styling my hair, cut it into a bob or always wearing it up. When I went through a period in 2007 where I was really ill, my hair was really coming out, my face was really swollen, and I was losing weight, and I was just really sick. I only washed my hair once a week because my scalp would hurt so badly I couldn't wash it. So I'd wash it once a week, put it in a bun, wear the same bun morning, noon, and night until it was hair washing day. And that's how I got through that time period. When I did buy a wig, I bought a FreeTracksUK wig about, there's my hairline showing. I bought a FreeTracksUK wig more than a decade ago with Clarissa, at least a decade ago with Clarissa. We went to a beauty supply, and I just got a nice plain brown FreeTrass wig, and it was a really cute wig, but I was just so self-conscious I didn't think it suited me. So I ended up giving it to Clarissa, who wore it to a job interview. But and I had bought a couple other wigs from wig stores in Arizona and wore them in the house, but was never confident enough to wear them out. But then, after my son was born and my hair was not in good condition, it was I didn't have very much of it, so my ponytail was like teeny tiny. My hair was just a mess. I had been bleaching it and made some mistakes with color correcting, and I just wasn't well, and my hair was just not in good condition, so I shaved my head. And since then, I've kept my hair short, and recently when my scalp was hurting and I went through another cycle of hair loss, I just keep buzzing it off. So in any case, I was telling that to the mother that I was just talking to, and she was like, "But you look gorgeous." And I said, "Yeah, almost everything I wear, I bargain hunt on my wigs." So this, I think it was a discontinued color. So I got this really cheap. I look for bargains everywhere I go. My wool jacket here was on clearance at Peacock's. My Michael Kors jumper dress, which is super adorable, I got at Goodwill of Arizona in Gilbert. My skinny jeans that I'm wearing right now, our new look, and they're from a charity shop. This is from the dollar store. My Coach bag that everybody was oohing and ahhing this morning at school, I got that over a decade ago at Buffalo Exchange in Arizona. So I don't spend a lot of money on jewelry or outfits. I don't buy a lot of stuff. I try to look cute on a budget. So I was telling her that, and she was like, I gotta go shopping with you. I've never bought anything at a charity shop because I just think, oh, people die in those. And I go, you know what? If you can wash it, it's probably okay. So she's like, I need to go shopping with you because she's like, you look really good. You could be a stylist, like choose wigs for people, style them, dress people. She's like, you look great all the time. And I'm like, for me, it just takes a tiny bit of effort because I don't feel very good all the time. And it's a lot of my energy to get up, take my son to school, and just basically survive the day. So really my makeup routine this morning while getting my son ready was throwing on a little bit of Essence, their Matte Mousse foundation, a little bit of the Essence blush, some Rimmel eyebrow gel, and some clearance Maybelline 24/7. I can't remember the shade name, I'll have to look. And that was all my makeup routine was. And then it took me about 30 seconds to throw on Claire here. I just put on a little headband from the 99p shop to match my 99p scarf. I threw on my clearance jacket, my charity shop Michael Kors jumper, my super ancient and way out of season Coach bag. The only thing I bought brand new is the heels that I'm wearing, or the high heel boots. And I even bought those on clearance about 10 years ago. And because I had another identical pair, I wore those until they ripped. So I wore those for about 10 years until they ripped. And I've only just started wearing these, which I've had for about 10 years. So they look brand new. And that's it. It takes me maybe 10 to 15 minutes to get ready in the morning because I don't have the energy and I don't have the time. So I get ready as fast as I possibly can while Cole's watching cartoons and eating breakfast or playing in the living room or sitting on the potty. I often put my makeup on while he's on the potty, or while he's on the potty, I run into the bedroom, hurry up, pull my clothes on, check on him, get him dressed, brush his teeth, do his hair, throw my hair on, and get out the door. So it doesn't have to cost you a fortune, and it doesn't have to take a lot of time to look however you want to look. There's a lot of times when I don't put any makeup on, I don't put anything cute on, and I just, schlep around. And, sometimes you just don't have the energy. Most of the time I don't have the energy. But I have to admit, since doing these videos, I have had to look at myself. And, having chronic health issues and having a small child, in my case, I have really let a lot of things slip and slide. I used to be, when I worked, before I got married, I used to dress really cute, always get my hair done, get my nails done, always looked very put together, and that was part of my identity. Even when I felt really ill and was really struggling with my health and struggling with GI bleeding and fatigue and brain fog and myoclonus and all these different things, it was part of my identity to look a certain way. Then I got married and had a baby, and that all just went completely away. We didn't have the budget for me to wear even remotely new clothes. I didn't bring a lot of clothes with me when I moved to the UK. So a lot of how I viewed myself really sort of went out the window. I have people laughing and watching me. A lot of who I was went out the window, but I have recently found that again. So I'm gonna have to say I really like Claire. I will do a wig recap on, I can speak English, a wig recap on Claire later. But that's my vlog for today, is that it doesn't have to take you a lot of time, it doesn't have to take a lot of money, and it doesn't have to take a lot of effort to sort of get back to a version of yourself, or try to get back to a version of yourself that makes you happy. So I'm not going to ever be 25 again. I'm not ever going to, God, I'm never going to be 30 again. I'm never going to have that size 10 body and the job and the nails and all of that again. But I can certainly feel good about myself at whatever age I am, whatever my circumstances are. I enjoy going to a charity shop, finding something cute, finding some cute accessories at the 99p shop, looking for wigs that are on clearance or open box, or the color's discontinued, or for whatever reason it's not selling. I'm happy to try different things and see what happens. So in any case, that's me rambling for 10 minutes. And there goes the traffic. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I've said something useful. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Bye-bye.